I'm dealing with a big old bitch today.
Oh, you
Don't
you looked in the mirror and got honest about who you are?
We'll take one more.
Finally.
don't try to deny this. You have been in a mood, and I don't know if it's just because you're extra tired or if you've just decided to start a war with your best friend for no reason.
I don't know. It does feel a little bit like I owe you something.
You owe me something?
Yeah, just a little bit of nast.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like an apology.
Oh, for what?
Well, first of all, you're like 30 minutes late. Second of all, she walks in here and she's like, you look young today. And I was like, thank you. And she goes, that wasn't a compliment. And then she comes into the door, doesn't close it, says,
Okay.
it's
Chris,
freezing.
No. Chris, pan over to the doors. Pan over to the doors.
You can do it on your phone.
No. I want Chris to pan.
This is, are you kidding me? And then,
There's holes in the doors. There's holes in the doors.
no, okay.
It's as I said before we started rolling, it's like zombies fucked on them and then you put them in.
This is
They've never shut. Maybe it's been 3 years of them not shutting.
This is a shed.
When's the last time you remember that door shutting?
Are you kidding me?
No, tell us.
This is a shed that I so generously converted for this podcast, spent a lot of money on, and now
And then skimped on the doors.
No, the doors were
All
already,
that money and skimped on the doors.
the doors had already existed here, and yes, over time buildings warp, and as the building has warped, the door you have to like.
There's a hole in every panel.
You have to no.
Yes.
Okay, Elizabeth, you
Am
have
I
to
wrong?
you have to open them and then marry them to shut them closed properly. And if not, it's either too hot or too cold in here because there's air from the outside world coming in.
Chris, pan to the doors.
I know. I'm fine because I know how they work, but because everything's an
Girl, that
inconvenience.
is not working. Those doors are not shut.
I don't see any mice in here.
You are mad at me for the way I shut those doors.
Well, because you didn't shut the door.
Girl, neither did you. Those doors are not shut. They don't shut. So you either let me not shut them or you get new doors.
I'll just shut them from now on. Okay. I think you're underestimating how much the cost of doors are.
I definitely have no clue what
Could
the
you
cost of a
Google
door is.
just like doors at Home Depot, just like household doors at Home Depot? But they've got to be fine for the exterior. That's just an interior door. Okay, not that any of this matters to you. I just, ever since Chris texted us late last night, hey, hello, are we going to film tomorrow at 11:30? And I said, I don't know. Lizzie's in a different state. Are we? And she has been nasty ever since
Have
that
I?
moment.
I don't
Yes.
think, was I nasty at the time? I said good night.
When you weren't
said,
home.
"Sweet dreams,
you,
girl."
You were like, okay. Okay.
Was I nasty?
All of this to say, I think you owe me something for how nasty you've been to me.
Like what?
I'm going to need you to take me to Costco.
I'm going to Costco after this today.
Today?
Yeah, let's
So
go.
I can join you?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I got out my Christmas tree and my Christmas decor last night.
You can find doors for $69, bitch.
69 through 4,000. I don't think the 69 door is going to cut it for this.
They'll probably be nicer than these. There's holes in every door panel.
Okay, I'll add it to the list that I need my handyman to do. If you haven't noticed, the hot lever in my guest bathroom has also been broken for a month.
I have, but I said nothing because honestly, I don't even have a problem with your doors. You just were ridiculing me for my inability to shut them when they
because
do not shut.
You're complaining
He's
about...
acting like I'm the problem. That's what my issue is. So if anybody's owed a thing, like an apology, it may be me. Because it's not that I'm the problem with the doors. Chris, have you ever been able to shut those doors?
They're hard to close.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so sorry that we have our own studio that's outside of the house where I don't have to scream at you
He's on
because the
some, we have
babies are
doors at
asleep.
home shit. These are the doors at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on a road trip. I was in Arizona.
No, I was talking.
We're going to Costco.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I started pulling out my Christmas decorations, and for some stupid reason, I thought it would be a good idea to store them in the rat shed where everyone knows there's rats. I think they're mice, honestly, because there's a dead one in there and it's a mouse. It's not a rat. So it's like a little better than a rat, but like it's out like at the very far end of
What
the
happened
property.
to the Christmas decoration? Or you just don't want to get them now because they're surrounded by dead mice?
No, I was brave and I pulled them all out. The Christmas tree was fine. That Balsam Hill bag zips tight. But for some reason, I put the garland in like one of those plastic containers that I always have to step over to get into the shed because the golf cart's in the shed. Blah, blah, blah.
So it opened?
So it opened, and I was like, oh, they probably didn't get in because it's like whatever. So
got in.
I pull it up to the house and I have it sitting outside the door.
And
I
a
pull out
million
the
rats
garland
run
with
out.
my bare hands and I'm like, there's like fabric falling everywhere. And all of this
What's
all
the
that was
fabric?
in
Was
here
it
was
rats?
garland.
Where's the
And
fabric
so
rats?
I like just start
When do the
throwing
rats
it out.
come?
And then I like move my hand up the garland. And it's a full-blown mice nest.
No, they were all mice.
Full-blown
I could rip your fingers
mouse
off.
nest.
Did a bunch of mice
And I
in the
pulled
house?
it into the house.
No, you did not.
Thank God the
Was
mouse,
it dark
the mice.
out? How did you not see
It
this?
was dark. It was 8 p.m. I
Oh,
had put
so
the
it's
babies
pitch black.
down and I was
Jesus
like, yeah.
Christ.
And so I'm just pulling it out.
I'm
and
gonna
then
vomit on
I'm
you.
like, oh, that's weird. I could barf right now.
I'm
because
sick.
like there wasn't any
I hate when you do that.
there wasn't any mice there, but there
Where
was.
were they?
It was. I guess they had left. I don't know. I had left
They
the
had
lid.
plans that night.
I thought I was being sanitary because there was only some mice poop on the lid of the garland. And so I sprayed it down with the hose and took the lid off. And so I guess if there were any mice in there, they left in like the hour or two that I had left it open
Yeah.
outside, just sitting there. So then I'm like screaming at Shane. I'm like, well, do I just clean it off and keep the garland?
No.
And he's like, no,
You
mice
burn the
carry
whole-
diseases. You
Yeah.
burn it all and you go
Yeah.
get new ones. And I was like, I don't have a Costco membership because I hate Costco. And he's like, just order it online. So I try to order it online. Guess what? You still have to have a fucking membership to order things online at
Yeah,
Costco.
I would have given you mine.
Well, I just figured if you're going to Costco, it's easier for me to go to Costco
Come along,
with
girl.
you.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go to Costco, girls.
Yay.
The tree survived, which thank God, because I invested in a beautiful tree last year.
Yeah. How much was that tree?
That thing's gorgeous. I think it was just over $1,000, but
but
it
won't
looked-
buy a $69 door.
No, this tree is so fabulous, and like, let me show you how gorgeous it's color. It does white warm lights, it does colored lights, and it does a color and white warm light mixture. It's flocked. It's large.
What does flocked mean?
Like it's dusted with snow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is pretty gay that you know what that is.
I mean, I'm
Flocked?
pretty heavy in the Christmas game at
Yeah.
this point.
The Christmas game.
Game.
Yeah. I noticed that with your decorations around the house. They're very festive.
Thank you. A little subtle, but festive.
Yeah.
Shane was like, it's like, I don't even know it's Christmas because we're so good at just like blending it into the house. And I was like, I can gayify this for you.
Oh, yeah. It's very flamboyant.
Well, we're just starting right in this moment now. So once you,
Oh, it's going to get bigger?
it gets lit up on Wednesday. Every single palm tree on
you
the
got
vicinity.
you got lighting?
I've paid for lighting.
Yeah.
And that was a big job. I met with 4 different people and
Wow, I can't believe you decided to do that so quickly.
well, yeah, because if I'm going to pay to do it, I want to enjoy it for as long as possible.
How long is it going to be up?
At
Forever.
least until I'm going to probably keep the palm trees lit up.
Yeah, because
It looks so pretty. Like when you go like in Beverly Hills and all the palm trees are lit up.
Are they
like the
lit? Are they
spiral.
lit now?
It's happening on Wednesday.
Oh, sorry,
Wednesday
I wasn't-
morning
I'm
is
tired.
the day. Every bit of the roof line and all the palm trees. But for California, I'm just doing the warm white.
Dope.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you did in Colorado too?
No, we did like Christmas color. The trees were warm white.
Yeah.
But the roof line was red, white, and green.
I really like the warm white
Thanks.
a lot.
We'll see how this looks.
It's very classy.
Thanks. I'm very excited.
I'm
I
very
turned
excited.
Frankenstein into Santa.
I saw that and I thought that was a photo op or a photo shop.
And I put the tree that used to be in our shed outside in a pot.
Crazy.
And lit her up.
A tree that used to be in the shed.
Do you remember for Christmas in years past, I bought like a Target artificial light up tree and
No.
it would sit here instead of the candle.
I have no memory of that. How sad is that?
And if you guys notice
Like
any
you just tried to make Christmas special for us and I just never noticed.
Okay. Well, now that I've gone for 9 minutes,
Yeah.
let's talk about you.
I think we shared the 9 minutes.
Okay.
It felt like our 9 minutes.
It felt like I was getting out everything that needed to be out.
You feel like you've purged?
Yeah. And now that you're taking me to Costco, all can be forgiven. I'm so excited to see what they have at Costco.
This is so funny because like I'm now on the opposite side of that coin and I used to fucking love Costco.
Oh, no. I only want to see their Christmas decor.
Stacy
And-
texted me because she needed someone to rage about Costco with this weekend.
Like, hates it.
Yeah, she had a thing.
Oh, she could
had
have
an experience.
contacted me. I won't renew a
You
membership.
just
I hate it
danced
so
and
much.
said, I can't say this.
Well, because I've seen those really gay big teddy bears.
Yeah.
I already have too much for the outdoors. I need to relax.
You can put that inside.
It's November 11th, and I'm full tilt boogie.
You've nutted all over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you going to hate Christmas by the day after? Yeah.
Oh yeah, like December 26th.
Yeah.
Maybe even the night of Christmas.
Oh
It's
my God.
over.
This bitch is so nuts. Oh my God.
I don't know. For some reason, the holidays give me the ick afterwards. Like thinking about Halloween now is so icky to me. I'm like, I don't even want to like hear a mention of Halloween
You're
anymore.
so crazy. You know what we needed to figure out?
What?
Your kid's birthday.
Oh,
I've been talking about this since August. What are we going to do? What do you mean?
I mean,
I've pitched a couple of ideas. He doesn't like any of them, but I figured because the boys really only like going to the grocery store, they should have a grocery store themed party.
no, they like trick or treating. If we could make that normal all year round for my boys, they'd love that.
We could do that. We could do that, absolutely.
And
Let's set the trunks up of the car so it feels like trick or treating.
I would say Max likes the playground and Jet likes the grocery store. They're a little divided.
So what are we
in
doing for their
needs.
birthday?
Well, here's the thing, girls. I don't have anything against any mom or dad that wants to throw a huge elaborate first birthday bash, but I don't think they'd enjoy it that much, and then it would be nap time. So it's like,
Yeah, but I want to bring my baby over and celebrate their birthday.
I mean, we could do something, and I'll definitely get like something. I'll get them a really
do a
fun
little
cake.
smash cake. Well,
Yeah.
we can make them a cake.
I'm
We
just
can,
saying
like,
I'm not
whipped
doing like
cream
a
and-
huge hurrah with like a big guest list and like
No, that
food
we're
and, like
there are no guests.
okay.
Yeah.
Birthday number 2, there's gonna be a bash
Oh shit.
because they'll be walking, they'll be
Yeah.
talking, kind of comprehending, like that will be a bash.
Yeah.
Number 1, I'm like,
I'll have Billy bring like explosives.
okay,
Okay.
yeah. That's fun. Thanks so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's podcast. You guys have thankfully used our code so much that SeatGeek wanted to continue their very special offer. Right now, everyone can use code SIP15 for 15% off any tickets on SeatGeek, whether you're a brand new customer or not. And concert season is back with artists like Billie Eilish, Charlie XCX, and Sabrina Carpenter all on tour. And you already know that SeatGeek is the best place to get your tickets. I am seriously so excited about seeing Sabrina Carpenter. I just am so in love with her. So if you've been eyeing tickets for yourself, right now is the time to do it because SIP15 is going to get you 15% off your next order, no matter how many times you've bought tickets using SeatGeek before. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code SIP15 to your account, and do it now because this offer is only available for a limited time. Okay, take us back into your weekend.
Oh, I went on a road trip with my baby.
That's wild.
It is wild, isn't it? I keep joking with him when it's like, well, who's going to sit with him in the back seat today?
Well,
And like
joking it.
this morning, I was just like, Billy was wondering when we're getting back in the car, like because his life is car now. Sweet boy.
And did it take a lot longer with a baby?
No,
Oh.
just a little bit. Because the schedule we have him on is so chill.
Right.
Like and you can really only have a newborn in a car seat for so long, and we have to charge the Tesla anyway. So we planned it out to drive through his nap stretches, like his longest naps.
And then you guys would do little activities wherever you landed?
Yeah, we'd land, we'd put him in the stroller, we'd walk his little ass around, and I'd burp him and feed him, show him some stuff. Like we stopped for sushi on the way home and he had like a blast. Like it was like a baby nightclub. It was the best time he's ever had in his life. He was sitting in his we took the car seat out of the stroller, so he's just sitting in the big boy stroller, which is a little too big for him, but it's like we're not going anywhere, so
Yeah.
it's fine, and he's all harnessed into it, and he was just going flopping his little arms and kicking his little legs, he's a little kicky boy, and going like he does not shut the fuck up. He was having the best time. And then if he needed food or got a little bit fussy, like the one dangerous thing I would do was hang my titty over his face in the car seat and feed him and just be like, shh, this is fine. Everybody's fine.
Did anyone drive past you? Like,
No.
were you giving free tit?
I don't think
tit
people
show?
can see in.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's like I'm literally hanging over him like a cow udder. Like no one can see my titty. But it was really good. He was so good the whole time. It was crazy. I just love him so much.
So you went for a birthday party.
Oh, we went for my goddaughter Lily Mae, which
Is that the whole? Well, no, because Billy actually met his grandma too.
right. We stayed at Joe's mom's house because she lives in Arizona also. So he met his Nana Mog, or as she calls herself, Gigi.
Was it cute? Like,
Very
was it a nice
cute.
interaction?
He really likes his grandma. He basically slept through Lily's party, and Lily fucking hates me.
Well, it's because she can't stop thinking about me.
Which is disgusting.
Right.
She walks right up to you and says,
Hi,
right.
Lily
She
Mae.
sees me and she's horrified.
Well, I mean,
What have you ever done for her?
a lot.
What, name one thing.
I hung out with her your whole baby shower.
Did you really? No.
She's a toddler. She's on the move.
You just said, don't be weird. This is about Lizzy. I can't do fan meet and greets right now. But I brought Lily. Apparently, like Haley told me, Lily loves sardines, which I know to be true. She pulls the spines out and leaves the spines on the plate and then just likes to wolf down fucking sardines. And so I bought her a bunch of sardines for her birthday and she acted like she didn't care.
Wow.
Did you see the video?
I don't think so.
Oh, do you want to see it and we can plug it in?
If it's not going to take you a long time to
No,
find.
it probably won't take me a long time to find. Of course it won't take me a long time to find.
Chris and I had a fun weekend.
You and Chris hung out this weekend?
Yeah, of course we did.
What was that about?
Well, actually, I'm a little mad at you about this.
Okay, I found the video.
Okay. Oh, I did see this. I just didn't know what it was.
Is that a box of sardines? In extra virgin olive oil?
She doesn't give a fuck.
You love it?
No, she's like, Dad, give me the next gift.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
She literally asked for that.
Okay.
In not so many words. Anyway. Hi, Lily Mae. I love you.
So does Uncle Rai Rai.
Lizzy, look at my face. Learn it. Remember this face.
We
Lily.
can't hear you.
I know because I need her to see my face. I think she just didn't recognize me because I didn't have a huge fucking microphone in my face.
Okay.
Lily,
so
it's me.
last minute,
It's easy.
a SDP photo shoot came together.
Uh-huh.
Well, really, Shane had to shoot his merch, and then Shane was just frantically asking everyone if they were available. And I was like, I already know Lizzie's not available. She's in Arizona.
Yeah.
But now I'm pissed because the photos turned out really cute, and we could have had a new photo for our podcast.
Damn.
And now I just have cute photos by myself.
Do you know that I showed someone a
Because you
picture
don't
of
have
our
a contract anymore.
No, should we
I could just
is this
rebrand it
it?
as me.
Is this it? Is this the end? Did you see like BFF's podcast basically did that this week? They were like, you know, we were going to cancel this show. And it's like, this was going to be our last episode. And it's like, wait, extrapolate on that. What? But it wasn't.
Oh.
Oh. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, rebranded as you. See how far that gets you. Because me, Deborah, and Klanger, we're leaving.
You have another one?
Klanger.
I've never heard of this.
You interacted with, you have. We texted about Klanger last week.
Oh, what did
You
Klanger
interacted
say?
with him in the comment section.
Was I mad?
I don't know.
What was this about?
I don't know. You said you just sent me a comment that you were interacting with someone, and I was like, "That's my hater. He's my day one hater on my vlogs."
Oh,
I had one nasty comment on my first vlog, which, if you watch it, you know is a really sad vlog. And
my first vlog.
my first vlog,
Ever?
yeah,
Oh, like period.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
He's been with you since then.
yeah,
So he loves you.
he's a real one. I love him. I'm assuming the gender is male just because of his icon, but it could be anyone.
Well, what's the icon?
It's like a little Scottish-looking troll. I love him.
Okay, what did he do on your first vlog?
He said my stove looked disgusting.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not wrong.
Constructive criticism or hater?
No, he's just calling out the obvious. And you know what? For those visually impaired, I'm sure they appreciate it.
I
But they
like-
also can't read your comment, Klinger.
I like that they just state it though, like no opinion, like
You're just-
not
you're
like you're
disgusting,
nasty, just
yeah.
like the stove is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
You're not wrong.
thanks.
I noticed that too. Anyway, while I was on this road trip with my bebe, where he was very well behaved, I would we're in a tight proximity, but I noticed I still suck at burping. Mostly it just happens by accident if I pick him up the right way, and I'll just go, "Bleh." But it's like the biggest burp ever. It feels like my hair,
He's been holding.
like my hair bristles and like my cheeks flutter in the wind of his burp a little bit.
It's like Beyonce's fan guy comes out of the woodwork.
Yeah. Do your babies burp like that? Is this just my kid, or is it because his burps are condensing because I suck at getting them out?
I guess it just depends on the day. I really love
You've
and
never felt like
appreciate-
your cheeks rippling with the fucking wind of their burps?
No, it's mostly it's the timing that gets me. Like they
Right.
have comedic timing with their burps more so than them being like strong and powerful blowing me away.
Do they still need to be burped? Or
No, and it's wonderful.
what's
It's
that
so
about?
great.
I feel like Billy's like, I do need to be burped, but I can't rely on you for it, so I shall burp on my own.
Well, we've been talking about how he's advanced, and I guess that
is.
is like a metaphor for life, you know, like all of us hovering parents. It's like a lot of our parents weren't like as crazy as us parents today.
Yeah.
And here we
they're
all
so
are.
quick to tell us that.
And now we're so quick to also like do everything for our kids that it's like, are we doing too much for our kids? I mean, they're babies.
yeah, I
but
was gonna say my kid can't hold his head up, so I'm not sure I'm doing too much for him. But I will.
I just mean as we move forward in life,
Right,
You know,
yeah.
like as they're 2, 3, 4, like
I would
they
say-
need to learn some hard.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
Hard.
like no, like I'm not okay.
Oh,
Like someone should have done a little more for me, you know. So I'm not.
my mom really did the most for me, so I guess I don't know.
You seem well.
I feel well most
You
of the time.
seem well. I think she killed it. Hell yeah, Vicky.
Hell yeah, Vicky.
Also, can we talk about Vicky on the thumbnail of the SDP this weekend?
What about it?
She left no crumbs.
And I got really cute photos with her. There's a really cute one of just me and her, and then me, her, and Shane. I probably should have posted it on my Instagram.
Never too late.
I just never post photos on Instagram.
Oh. Well, then I guess it is too late, huh?
Yeah. I'm more of a story girl. I can't really commit to a photo.
I posted on my feed.
You did? Oh, Halloween?
I posted twice on my feed.
Where did I miss?
You commented
this
on
morning?
both. You literally
Oh,
commented on
your
both.
great hair.
Yeah.
You really were looking good in the hair
Which is crazy
department.
because it's literally this same hair. I just got out of the shower, didn't brush it, and went to the show. And when I say the show, I mean the party. I'm really tired.
And any other takeaways? Do you
the
have to
party?
drag anyone? Do you have to what happened in
Nothing.
Arizona? What goes
We
on
were
there?
so tired because it was so stressful getting there.
Oh yeah.
Like the baby was totally fine, but it's like you build up a lot of
Do you want to
anxiety.
talk about how it's an Olympic sport?
It really is an Olympic sport getting
Thank
out of the
you.
house. No, it's not.
Well, you don't have to.
No, it is. It was awful because we were trying to get out. We were trying to get out at the perfect time so that he would fall asleep right at his first long nap.
It always takes 20 minutes longer to
It
get out of the
always
house.
takes at least 20 minutes longer to get out of the house. And that's why I told Joe, I was like, Joe, we're leaving at 11. We got out of the house at 11:56.
That's why when I went to the farm, I was like, oh, it was a battle because it's like I had planned it out like
Yeah.
to the minute. And then it's like, even with me like yelling at Shane and my mom directives, it's like, it's
gonna
still going to
happen.
take 20 minutes
Yeah.
no matter what.
And then on the way home, I tried to I was like, if we leave right now, we can go to Texas Roadhouse and he'll be asleep in the car immediately after by his nap time. We didn't get out of the house until it was his nap time. So we missed the first nap stretch, had to fuck around in Arizona till like 2:30. Then we could hit the road.
So what time did you arrive home last night?
9.
Wow.
Yeah.
And here you are this morning.
In a great mood, being so kind.
I almost was like, Chris and I will take this one on our own. Okay, bye.
Wait, what is this? Everyone stop eating. Oh, I posted that.
Okay, so stop it. What are you guys doing?
Everyone stop eating. I've got a question for a friend. A friend might have shit themselves recently.
Oh.
But it wasn't me. It was a friend that I know very intimately.
Your husband?
No, it was me.
Was it all over the place?
It was just in my panties. I was wearing big panties. So.
Lizzy also was assuming I wore thongs this morning.
Who doesn't assume thongs? Sound off in the comments below. Do all of you just assume this motherfucker's wearing lady panties?
I have way too many ass issues for thongs. I mean, I already feel like, ooh, that would be awful.
I feel like my ass is better protected in a thong.
Do men wear thongs?
Of course they do. That's why they make
Are
banana
you wearing
hammocks.
a thong?
No.
Chris definitely wears thongs. Also, I was listening to the SDP on the way here. Chris talking about his hickeys. Fucking, you killed me, bro. You don't have to talk about how you like to have rough sex because you have a hickey. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't want to talk about this in front of Vicky. And then you look her right in the eyes and you go, I like to have really violent, fucked up, rough sex. And in fact, they're not even hickeys, they're burns. I have burns along my throat after my fucked up, rough sex. And we do scatological play. Vicky. 2 Girls, 1 Cup was about me. It was a biopic about my life. And I'm just like, Chris, just say they're hickeys. You know what I mean? Like, I just like having my neck sucked. I don't know. Or nothing.
Surprisingly, I actually wear the baggy boxers. The tight ones are too constrictive, and I feel like eliminate my sperm count.
Joe feels the same way.
And
He
it's
wears
like-
like a loose brief.
I wear a loose, tight brief.
Oh.
No, It's like lucid.
It's like a t-shirt material.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's not the like. It's not
restrictive.
It's not restrictive.
No.
And I don't do the skinny jeans anymore. Although these have been through the dryer one too many times.
You let your balls breathe.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that for you.
And I think I'm like more in a dad era, anyways. Like, whose business do I have?
A
like,
young dad.
wearing tight clothes that are too tight.
No
for
one's
me.
business.
You're right.
Well, here's what I'm wondering. Moms, do your poops give you warning? Like, do they call out a warning? Like, don't ever let life pass you by because you could be pooping right now.
What do you mean? You can't stop it even though it's
no,
coming?
like, well, it's not me. It's not me. It's a friend.
Because sometimes I'll be like walking really
Gets it going.
gets it going. So this
No.
walking treadmill, sometimes I'm like, it's got to happen right now. And there's not a bathroom out here. So like,
You just shit yourself?
no, I just hold it in. I practice my Kegels.
I no longer have a hold in.
Oh, that's probably on pregnancy.
Okay, is it? I'm asking the moms in the audience. Can you let me know? Like, do you guys like have control of your assholes? Like, do you not? Like, a friend of mine just wants to know.
What about your pee hole?
I can hold my pee like a motherfucker. I could hold my pee through like a 12-hour deposition.
Okay.
I would shit myself nonstop through that time though. I literally, it's crazy. It's like, I never had warnings before. I was like, I'm shitting now. But I could at least hold it till I got to the toilet. Bro, I can't hold it till I get to the toilet anymore.
So lots of skid marks. When
Yeah.
you're wearing a thong, does it split the skin?
No, but I was
In
wearing
your
big
jeans?
panties. I was wearing big
Ew, in
panties.
your jeans.
This is why I like a thong better because I feel like the thong holds it in.
No, the thong would split it apart.
Uh-oh. Chris has some information.
Oh, yeah. We really just dragged you without giving you a voice,
Oh,
too.
I was
so.
just what you were saying about. I googled and it said yes, some moms do experience difficulty with bowel control after pregnancy and childbirth, so you're not
Also,
alone.
You're not like, hold on, leave that on for a second. You're
okay.
also not like other girls.
Right.
You had your bowels cut open.
True.
So
True.
I wonder, oh my God.
I wonder if I'm shitting myself. What the fuck? That's so lame.
Sue them. Sue those motherfuckers.
I'm trying. I just need to get the wherewithal to sit down and start the paperwork. It's a lot of paperwork. Like, I'm the victim. They should do my paperwork so that they can sue themselves for me. The fuck?
Okay, Chris.
Also, hold on.
Shut up, Chris.
I don't have to talk.
Well, Chris, do you want to talk? Like, do you like? It sounds
you
like
have
you don't
anything to
want us
say?
to know about your rough sex, but you like don't know that you can't just.
Well, okay. On the podcast, one, I panic every time
Yeah.
someone asks me anything. It's still, I'll never get used to being on the podcast.
Right.
But two, when Shane asked, he was like, how are you getting hickeys?
Right.
And that, I don't know, that felt like the explanation. It was like, I'm not, because
Can I just say, as an audience member, the explanation also senseless.
What do you mean?
Because a hickey is so intentionally a hickey.
It feels pretty intimate,
But it's
actually.
not intentional. That's what I was trying to explain.
No, but that's where I call bullshit because
But that's the truth.
that's
Okay, let's not get in a
crazy.
fight about our hickeys, girls.
No, but I just mean like that's crazy because you have to suck so hard. It has to be like you're trying to give.
It's
hickey.
also
But
interesting.
that's why I was explaining that it's rough because I'm getting bitten and sucked everywhere aggressively. I'm also biting. See, now we're going back into.
See, right? No, I totally get that. What do you like? So you're getting so rough sex incorporates like octopus level suckage.
I don't like sucking. I like
Everyone-
biting.
I get the biting. I get the biting.
I'm not much of a
You've
sucker.
lost me at the sucking.
I get the-
If
Whoa.
it's not your dick.
Both biting and sucking, but also I tried to explain this too. I genuinely have sensitive skin. Like it's like it doesn't take much. Like if you're just like a little like, I probably have a hickey. Like
Interesting. Let's get CSI in here.
I think we're just old, married, jealous girls
No,
that don't have
literally-
hickeys ourselves.
No, I just mean like literally like even in the heyday of like let's give each other hickeys. I like and I have very sensitive skin. I have ginger.
Ask Joe to
sensitive
give you
skin.
a hickey next week, sir.
I'll try. We'll try. We'll try.
Okay.
But I'm gonna film how hard he has to suck because it's like that is like that's like a
Shane
20
gave me a
minute.
hickey once. And it's weird that he acted like he didn't remember. I remember working at Clever and having the makeup artist being like, "You
Yeah.
have to cover this up."
I just heard you say that in the car on the way here. So
Yeah.
funny. Deja vu for me.
Oh, I said that on his podcast
Yeah.
too. Cool. Okay. Sorry, everyone.
No, it's okay. I just think it's so funny. But yeah, that was wild, bro. I think we need to do like a Mythbusters on this hickey situation. We're gonna have some rough sex with Chris, and then we're gonna walk away
We'll
and see if
test
he's
like
got
5
hickeys.
different men in 5 different areas of Chris's body.
I just figured you and I would rough fuck him.
Okay. That could go on OnlyFans.
Yes, it
What
could.
if one of us gets you pregnant and we have to do some Gypsy Rose shit, like doing the
That was on
paternity
my
test?
Hot Topics
I
list.
saw it.
Oh,
It's a pretty weak Hot Topics list.
I
this
know.
week.
There's 3. I did it this morning.
I think we'll start with the Are We the Asshole customer service edition.
Oh, I bet we are.
Me too.
Yeah, I bet we are.
Okay, so you pussied. I was like, is that pissed?
I
Passed?
pussied. No, I pussied.
Well, it's not every day that I see pussied typed out.
I'm not even sure I wrote it right. How do you spell pussied? Sound off in the
You didn't
comments
even say it
below.
right.
Pussied.
Okay.
I think I'm saying it good. It sounds pretty good in the headphones. Pussied.
Yuck. Those things are
Pussied.
so gross. Admit it.
I don't think they're gross. I think they're beautiful.
I mean, I think they're beautiful too.
Oh, you know what? I don't have permission to share this story, but I think I need to.
Who's it about?
My goddaughter, Lily.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure Haley doesn't mind. Lily found out that there's more than one reproductive anatomy this week. She walked into the bathroom on her dad changing and was like, "Daddy, no coochie?" like had like a little. I have to actually read exactly what Haley said because it's so funny. Her little mental breakdown about the fact that her dad doesn't have a coochie.
The same thing as her. She knows the word coochie.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess. She had like a full mental breakdown about it.
I mean, that would be odd to like only have seen one thing your whole life and then discover there's something else.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Lily went into the bathroom and Aaron, her dad, was getting dressed. I hear, "What? No coochie?" Aaron's like, "Oh God, get out of here. Boys have different stuff." Then she cried for 30 minutes because Dada wouldn't let her see his big coochie.
Oh my god.
That's what she's calling it. And we had to explain mommies and daddies have different parts and they're all private. And like, what the fuck?
That's just a coochie and a big coochie.
I want to see daddy's big coochie. Because she's curious. She doesn't know.
I mean, that's devastating because it's like you do want to know, but like you also as the dad, you can't just be like, yeah, check this out. Like,
No, you can't.
but it's like, so I guess you get a diagram or what?
I don't know. That's when you get them the body book, maybe. She goes,
Oh, perfect.
Haley goes, "I feel
There's
like
books.
explaining a vagina is less of a shock to a boy than being like, yeah, dad has an extra arm." She's devastated.
She cried for 30 minutes because she couldn't see it.
And Haley's decided to not correct the no coochie at this point because all she needs is for Lily to be going around talking about Dada has a ding-a-ling. Like, this is different.
Wow, how old is she? 3?
3.
That was her 3rd birthday.
That was
What
her
was
third
the theme?
birthday. Under the Sea, Lily turns 3.
Cute.
Really cute.
Wow.
Really cute.
Haley really goes all out with these parties.
Yes, she does.
Maybe I should hire her for the party planning.
You absolutely should.
She really does the
She
thing.
kills it.
Wow.
And honestly, I think she gets all her shit on Amazon. So if you wanted, you could just tell her, come up with a theme for the twins and have the shit sent to my house.
Okay.
That would actually be pretty cute and fun. I'll set it up for you.
Okay. Today's podcast is sponsored by Rocket Money, a personal finance app that I fell in love with once I became a dad because having and maintaining a budget became a top priority of mine. Rocket Money helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. What I love about Rocket Money is that you can see all of your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. For any subscriptions you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them with just a few taps. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all accounts. There's no more having to log into your credit card statement and then your bank account. It's all right there and you can see exactly what's coming in versus what's going out. You can easily create a personalized budget with Rocket Money with custom categories to help keep your spending on track. You can also see your monthly spending trends in each category to know exactly where your money's going. I like that you get alerts if a bill increases in price, if there's any unusual spending activity, or if you're close to going over on your budget. The new goals feature automatically saves money for you without even having to think about it. So whether your goal is to pay off credit card debt, put away money for a house, or just build your savings, Rocket Money makes it easy. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. So stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/sip. That's rocketmoney.com/sip. rocketmoney.com/sip. Oh, I forgot. My boys are like standing and walking, not walking without assistance, but they're like walking.
Jet
well,
too.
Jet will pull himself up to stand, but Max has now discovered standing. And so he stands in his crib, like whenever he wakes up from his nap or before he goes down, he just pulls himself up and then he walks around the crib with the, not like by himself, with the railing. He's discovered he can move while standing.
Horrifying.
And now everything he sees needs to be stood on. Whether it's a person, he needs to stand on the person, or
God,
he
I
needs
can't
to
wait to
stand
see
on
him.
like all the gliders in the room. We have 3 because there's twins and
Yeah.
multiple people. He'll crawl up to each glider and then pull himself up. And so I bought those like backpacks you see on Instagram that like,
To protect his noggin.
yeah. And then I
They
got,
do have big fucking heads. Like they're top heavy boys.
I got a cute, also I am taking issue with a lot of these baby clothing departments because like that Posh Peanut is one that like
Yeah.
a lot of like the moms love. My kids are too fucking fat for those clothes. Like, and I'm sizing up. So I'm getting like 12 months and above. And the length is right, but they're so tight. I'm like, my babies eat food. They can't fit. It's like
Your babies are being fat shamed
pulling.
already.
Yes, by Posh Peanut.
Jesus.
Can you believe that?
No.
And they have a lot of cute clothes.
Actually,
and I can't.
by Posh Peanut, yeah, I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, I believe it. That's their brand.
These almond moms.
They're like the Abercrombie for babies.
Wow.
Yeah, they've got tiny little shirtless babies standing in front of every Posh Peanut.
They do.
No,
Little baby models that they're like, you stay.
with like chiseled abs that they've painted on them.
And they've sprayed a little
They
like,
can't even
water.
hold their own heads up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so it's very interesting, fun, and crazy because for so long I'm like, when is this going to happen? And now I feel like everything's happening at once. They've dropped to 2 bottles a day. They're only having one when they wake up and at dinner because they're eating real food throughout the day. And it's just like, wow.
They're men.
It's all happening.
They're men.
And so Lizzy was like, you need to get them one of those old people walkers. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And so it's here at my gate right now.
How fun!
I know. I can't
Max
wait
is
to
gonna
see.
love that.
Gonna love it.
Did you get 2 or 1?
Well, I got 1 for now to see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they're both living, laughing, loving,
You'll get another.
I'll get another.
I bet they beat the shit out of each other to share that one.
That's all they do now.
Yeah.
It's very rare that there's a day where, because they always want the toy that the other baby has.
Mm-hmm.
So then they just like beat each other for it already. And it's like whoever wins, then the other one's crying because the other one won.
It's like gladiators, but no one dies.
And we're just like, you've got to learn to share. And on rare occasions, they do share.
I love that.
Ah,
That's so sweet.
crazy.
Do we want to talk about what I pussied out of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I'm still just like stuck. It's like I'm like pussied. Like all I want to say is that's the story, pussied.
You didn't eat what we're going to eat today, did you?
No, and I responded to your text.
No, you didn't. I asked
Yes,
you
I
3
did.
times.
I responded to your text.
Because
Open
that's
your phone right now.
the first thing in a long time that I'm like, oh my God, I have to try that.
Oh, I thought the same thing.
Because like Starbucks menus
And I was
out,
gonna
I'm,
get it, but I was like, why would I
bored.
get sick today for free when I could get sick tomorrow?
You want to know
and
what I did
paid?
yesterday? I was like exhausted yesterday. I was just tired, and I was
Sleepy
like
girl.
craving some Taco Bell. I ordered 2 of those green chili bean burritos.
Crazy.
Two
Did you
of
feel
them.
shitty after?
No.
Why did we? Oh, we probably felt shitty because of that goddamn Slurpee.
I think all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, the bean burrito, it was fine.
Because last week we signed off and we went back through that drive-through and we got those burritos again, and then both of us were like, I can't finish this.
I finished mine.
I didn't finish mine.
Okay.
And my baby fits in Posh Peanut, so
Does he? I'll give you a... Well, it's just crazy. The legs on the Posh Peanuts. I'm like, whose baby fits in that?
model babies. Anyways, so I had my colposcopy last week.
Colonoscopy?
No, my colposcopy.
Uh,
That's what they call it. A colposcopy.
A pussy scope?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said, I can't do this. My fight or flight kicked in, tried to murder the fucking doctor. Then I was like, we should probably figure out something else because I'm not going to be able to let you do this.
Why weren't you able to?
To be honest, so my therapist says it's impossible to be traumatized from birth.
What?
Yeah. I was like, huh? She's like,
That seems like...
no, she's like, well, technically you can really only be traumatized by like a very violent situation or like a sexually violent situation. And it's like, what's more violent than like birth, bro? Like not even if your birth goes like as a birth should go, like that's pretty fucking
I think we need a new
violent.
therapist.
Like
This is why I don't have a therapist
this is-
because
this
all
is
of
like-
them I've been like,
this is like if you open a book of therapy and you're like studying to be a therapist, the word trauma does not apply unless there is a significantly violent or something.
Well, what if it triggers you in a way that makes you feel insane and crazy and gives you full body anxiety? Is that not some
I
sort
would
of
say
trauma?
I'm traumatized. Yeah,
I
but
would agree.
but the fact is, I guess we're not acknowledging that labor and delivery is a particularly violent, traumatizing event, which is crazy because I got some scars and I can't. I'm shitting myself. So, but yeah, no, I had a fucking meltdown. I could not do it. I started scream crying. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Was Joe with you?
No, I was alone. Even if Joe was with me, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Like, I just
Well,
don't.
no, I just mean to like help you when you're crying.
Yeah. No, I mean, my OB is really sweet, and the nurse that helps me and like facilitates everything is really, really sweet. But it's like fight or flight kicks in for me, and I'm just like, I will fucking fight you right now if you try to go into my snatch and take a sample. I just can't do it.
So they're gonna put you down,
They're gonna put me down. They're gonna sedate me. I'm gonna
and
go
it's absolutely necessary.
to put me down.
Yes.
Yeah, or they're not getting the sample.
I know. I mean, to get the sample itself.
It is absolutely necessary. I was able to do a regular like pap smear and screening, and the screening came back positive again for the thing that could be cervical cancer. So I have to go back.
Are you chill?
No. Why do you think I'm so nasty to you?
Oh.
I'm taking my anger
I didn't know
out
it
in
was
an
because of
unhealthy way
something
against
real.
those I love.
You kind of sandwiched that, like, you have to do it again in between, like, a lot of funny things and, like, birthday party things.
Yeah, because I'm on brand.
So I didn't know that it was, like,
That I have a brand to protect?
that it was serious.
No, it's not.
And that's why you're lashing out at us.
No, I'm lashing out because I'm tired. But, and there's never an excuse to lash out. Always be kind.
Do you want to apologize to all the women you've hurt on this podcast?
I'm sorry, Ryland.
And Olivia Munn and
Oh,
Ariana Grande?
No.
Okay, then we'll stop.
I don't want to.
Every cast member of Love is Blind. I'm sorry, too.
We don't know your names, but we feel like a little bit weird about being so brutally honest
And
about
honestly,
your need for therapy.
if I've ever said anything nasty about you guys, I don't hold it against you like if I met you in real life. It's
Because
just
he
a
wouldn't
reality
remember
show.
you if he met you in real life.
It's just a reality show that I like to get impassioned by.
Right. I'm sure.
Okay.
No, I'm not. So I guess like screening's advanced now, and they can tell you what strand of HPV that you have. And there's two that are like very clear indicators of cervical cancer. And then the one that I have is not a very clear indicator of cervical cancer, but the fact that it's present
They
is
want to clear it
concerning.
up.
Yeah. And so the colposcopy is really just that they look at your cervix, and if they see anything odd, they take a biopsy. My doctor says she likes to take a biopsy because we're here. Why not get that cleared? And I agree with that as well. When in doubt, cut it out, I always say. And
Yeah.
the problem is I just can't let her cut it out.
When are you doing this? When are you going under?
I just got the results
Oh,
on
it's
Saturday.
you.
So
Of course it's you.
you just got a text from me?
An unknown number? Answered on the
Probably the
podcast.
vet. Hello? I'm good. I'm at work right now, but I would definitely like to confirm my appointment for tomorrow at 10 a.m. Awesome. Thank you. Bye.
You're going to the vet?
Girl, it was the vet. Poor Mr. Bubs. He has a rotten tooth.
I need to check out my dog's tooth.
Which one?
Honey.
What's wrong?
Well,
Hold on. Let me put my headphones on. So I can
she
hear
just said
about
she
it.
had a cavity. The doctor, when they removed the last lump that turned out not to be cancerous, but we removed it anyways, we did a dental cleaning, and he said it was clear that one of the teeth had a cavity that looked like it was going through.
Oh, that's right.
And just said it could be uncomfortable. He was like, it's not like it could just be uncomfortable for her. I can't tell how uncomfortable, though.
She doing a lot of licking?
No.
A lot of licking is indicative of a tooth problem.
No. But I still want to get it to a dog dentist.
Yeah, of course.
Is your vet a dentist?
My vet does general cleanings.
So I need to go to a dentist.
Yeah, but I could get a referral from her if you don't get a referral from your vet.
He gave me one. I just have to find it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, is that?
I think so.
Oh my God, we've been talking for 40 minutes.
Girl, what are our hot topics though?
They're so bad. I've never watched Yellowstone in my life. I'm not going to start talking about it now.
No, that's some hot ass drama. I don't give a shit that you don't watch it. I didn't watch it either, but this is some hot goss. And I think we talked about Kevin Costner exiting it earlier in the year. Do you not know what's been going on? Do you forget? This is so weird that you'd forget something. So if you are Yellowstone fans or Kevin Costner fans or like you just like drama, this guy, Taylor Sheridan, who writes the show Yellowstone, also writes a few other shows. And all these shows kind of came out hot and strong, right? Like we're all like, fuck yeah, Yellowstone's so good. Oh my God, like 1984 or whatever the fuck the show was about, like the origin story of Yellowstone. Like that was fire, so good. And then Taylor Sheridan got like a little crazy because he's like, I'm the master of the universe and watch me slang this dick around. Like
That's the problem with success.
it is.
You can't let it go to your head.
And some of us do. Look at me. I'm a monster. And Taylor Sheridan became a monster, and the show got really shitty, and like his scheduling got all fucked up. And then Kevin Costner, who's also a huge star, was like, I can't wait around forever for Taylor Sheridan to decide he wants to come back to work, so I'm not coming back to work. So Kevin Costner quit the show that he's the star of and was a producer on, and they have to rectify that in the middle of a season. So it's basically like when an actor dies, but Kevin Costner's not dead. He just doesn't want to work anymore.
With somebody that he can't work with.
Right.
Wow. Seems a little bit like what's going to happen with Euphoria.
Right. And so what's crazy is all of us have known that Kevin's been off the show since like May. And the show premiered finally like on Sunday night.
And he's in it to start, and then he's just going to disappear?
Well, that's what the question was going to be. And I'm going to put my fingers up because now we're going to start the spoilers for Yellowstone. I will also say I have not seen the episode because I'm going to watch it tonight with my husband. I've been drinking non-alcoholic beer, and it is very fun. I have a beer with my husband before bed now, and I feel like a regular girl who doesn't have a drinking problem because if I was drinking a real beer, it wouldn't just be one. But it's like I can have one and be done, and it's very fun for me. And tonight I plan to watch Yellowstone and have a beer with my husband. Anyways, moving on from that.
Crazy.
It's so fun.
Maybe put out the garland?
No, not yet.
Oh.
It's fucking November 11th, dude.
Grow up.
Anyway, they kill Kevin Costner off in the first episode.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's not even in it. They have like a body double for him, literally. And it's like audience members are like, this is bad. And what's so funny is like one of the EPs is like, it's been really weird because we've been talking about his death as if everyone doesn't already know it has to happen that way. And so they're like using code words for it, like, well, the character's name, his code name was Crosby, and instead of saying dying, we're saying arriving. But it's like being so cloak and dagger about something that like, girl, we been known. Like he told us that he was exiting
Wow.
from the gets.
And are you going to be able to watch without him?
Yeah.
Okay, back down.
Okay.
I think we'll take the customer service "are we the asshole" thing in the car.
Why not? Weigh in on all of these things that I've pulled up. Gypsy Rose has prenatal paternity tested her infant. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who you know from such things as the massacre of her mother.
Jesus Christ. Is that word appropriate? Doesn't that?
No, it's not appropriate. I'm
like
using
many?
hyperbole because I work in the media.
Okay.
It's called clickbait. Look it up.
The baby daddies can. It's not Ryan.
It's can.
It's not Ryan.
It's can.
So there you all go.
And Ryan's like acting now. Oh, Ryan can't keep Gypsy's name out of his mouth. And
Well, of
honestly,
course not.
because he makes money on TikTok using it. Should we start using Gypsy's name more? Gypsy.
And then the Grammy nominations, I didn't see anything about other than I saw Sabrina Carpenter post that she got a lot of them.
Yeah, and do we watch the Grammys?
I mean, I will watch the Grammys, but I can't get invested right now in like who was nominated and who wasn't. I'll like find out when the show comes.
I don't know that I'll even find out when the show comes.
We'll hear about it because you'll be looking at news.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Are we really going to find out in the car or should we just do it now?
You want to do a couple right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because last week you dick teased us and I know we'll forget by the time
Here
we get in
are
the car.
13 controversial things people do as customers. Are they obnoxious or reasonable?
Okay.
Asking to speak to a manager when you don't like the answer you're getting from your server or a retail associate.
Reasonable.
Reasonable,
But society has shamed us and made us believe that that's Karen behavior. But really, sales associates, y'all are lacking these days. When I was a sales associate, I was on some, let me check the back shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want that? Let me call another store and see if I can get it shipped to your fucking house free of charge.
I would say
and because I worked on commission. You bitches work on commission too. Get that check.
I would
what
say
are you doing?
Situationally, like in the right situation, I can be okay with asking for the manager, but I can't recall the last time I have, and I can't think of something
Was
right
it
now
Vegas?
that would make I did do that. Yeah, if you steal my things out of my hotel room in Vegas,
It was trash in a bag that looked like a trash
there were
bag.
phone chargers that cost me $40 because we bought them in the hotel.
Oh, that's right.
And there was also all the toiletries that we walked 30 minutes down the strip to get because
Still mad.
there was a toothpaste, mouthwash, literally
I spent $1,000 on a Christmas tree, but don't throw away my travel size toothpaste, or I will fucking
you're paying
lose
for an
my-
expensive room at a nice hotel, and that I think they took our stuff. So yeah, I'll call the manager then, and I'm not gonna think it's a Karen about it. Actually, I'll tell the world about it. I'll stand in it. All right,
I'm gonna monetize it, bitch.
Chris, would you ever ask for the manager?
No, he wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. I don't know. I also like when I worked in retail. The only time, in my experience, the only time anyone ever asked for a manager was an unreasonable situation. Like there was almost never a time someone was like calmly, normally for like an appropriate thing.
Well, that's what's so
I don't know.
annoying because, like, appropriate thing, people are like, I don't need to escalate this because they're not crazy. But a crazy person's always willing to escalate.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to return something a few days past the 30-day return window.
Oh, you're an asshole.
Let's assume the item is unused and unopened. Do you think that's rude?
Yeah, I do.
I just don't. I have like things that I intended to return from Amazon in my garage from a year ago.
Yeah.
And now they're still sitting there, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I guess
Guess this is mine.
Yeah,
now.
I would never.
No, if you don't respect the return policy, then you're the asshole.
And I think they should just tell you no.
They do.
Sorry.
They do.
So yeah.
What I don't like, though, is when you're just trying something. You know what I mean? You're like, listen, I'm 12 minutes past the 24-hour policy. I get it. Can we try this? You can tell me no. I'll fuck off. They go, let me get my manager. And it's like, we don't need to get your manager. You can just tell me no. I'm not trying to do anything right
I will
now.
say, if it was like a day after when I worked at JCPenney, I would return it still. I'm like, it's a day.
Yeah. And also, like, I'm always working on a client relationship as a shop girl. Like, how can I make this person like me enough to come back and work with me again instead of some other bitch on the floor because I want a bigger check?
Okay, I feel like we're gonna have differing opinions here.
Oh.
Sending a dish back at a restaurant because it wasn't to your liking. Let's assume nothing was wrong with the food. You just ordered something that you happen to not like.
Oh, no, we'll agree on this. You're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
I did this last night. I ordered a sushi roll and it came and I was like, this looks fucking disgusting. And it's totally right. I cannot eat this. So I did not return. Joe was like, just tell him. And I was like, no, I literally cannot do that.
See, I would just pay for it, leave it on the table, and order something else.
That's what I did.
Because it's like the restaurant is using their resources
Yeah.
to do this. Margins are already so thin, and it's so
Yeah.
hard for businesses to stay afloat nowadays. I do think you're the asshole, but it's also hard for people to justify going out to eat because it's also expensive.
Yeah, and I agree with all of that. But if you get exactly what you asked for,
Don't
and
take
you
a risk.
Yeah, and you don't like it, that's on you. I will say this. I will send something back
If they fucked it up.
If they fucked it up.
Yeah, like if I order a steak
Yeah.
rare and they send it to you well done, I wouldn't because I like my steak more cooked. But you
Right.
know what I mean.
At Texas Roadhouse yesterday, for example, my baked potato was room temperature.
Did you send it back? Well,
I
you don't
really,
need-
I
you
thought
just said
about it, but it's
microwave
like I had a napping baby, so it's like, what am I gonna do? Wait for them to bring my fucking potato back, or just cram this shit down my face and not act like every meal I have is ice cold?
Agreed. We're all in agreement.
Okay. In a dressing room at a store, leaving all the clothes you don't want with the attendant instead of putting them back where you got them.
I will never put the clothes back. I will always leave them with the attendant.
I've done both.
I spaced out. Can you say it again? I'm so sorry.
It's very complicated. You try clothes on. Do you put them back when you're done trying them on?
Or do you leave them in the fitting room? I mean, it's hard because it's like you want to be like, I'm a great person that does that, but they literally employ people to be on the fitting rooms.
Yeah.
Like that's their job, is being like, do you need anything else? And then you see them organizing. Like,
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, if you work in retail and that's like not your job, you're just there. Honestly, when I worked at the Gap, I kind of liked that because it gave me
the
something
go
to
backs?
do.
When I worked retail, we didn't have a person who was specifically set to put everything away. We would just do go backs.
Right. What do you do, Chris?
I barely shop, and when I do, it's at Ross. And and at Ross, I know exactly where everything is. So it's normally a shirt, and I
Girl,
normally put
nobody
it back.
fucking knows where anything is at Ross. What are you talking
it's like
about?
it's like a row of mediums men's shirts that are all hung in the same spot.
No, so okay,
You know what I
so
mean?
so Ross is a clusterfuck. So no matter what, you can put something anywhere,
Yeah.
and it is away.
So I just put the medium
be
back in
clear.
the medium.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Yeah, it's about as easy as putting your cart back in a fucking grocery store.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you guys do in that situation?
You put your fucking cart back at the grocery store always.
Well, it really drives me crazy though, these stores that don't have the cart slots.
What stores don't have the cart
A
slots?
lot, there's some grocery stores around here that don't have slots. Like you have to go all like, and if I've parked at the back because I have a truck and it's bigger, I have to then walk all the way back to the grocery store, which I do, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
And sometimes I won't lie, if there's a stack of 3 carts that somebody else has started their own line because there isn't a cart line, I'll put mine into the cart line.
Do you know cart narcs?
No.
It's my favorite thing. It's these guys that go around and they're like, "You forgot to put your cart back," and they're like, "Wee wee," and they like make a video about it. And it's
Should we do
very
that?
funny.
It's kind of funny.
I'd love to be a cart narc.
Wow. Do you
I
put
don't know
your
if I
cart
have
back?
I don't know if I have the dick for that. Like that seems like a big dick thing to do. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a good person, and I don't like the karma's coming for me if I start cart narking.
Okay. Not tipping your server when the service is terrible.
Oh, I won't tip. I will withhold tip if I'm not with Ryland.
I always tip.
I know, and that's crazy.
And yeah.
It's to ensure prompt service. And it's not my fault that for some reason the establishment has decided to underpay their employees and make me pay extra for them to have employees.
And I think I relied on that as my livelihood for so long, on top of feeling like now that I don't do that and I can tip, I just like to be a generous tipper. And I just assume that if they gave me horrible service, they had an awful day or they're slammed.
I will say this. It has to be abhorrent service for me to not tip.
Right.
Like the only time I've ever not tipped is when I ordered a wedge salad. They brought me like a fucking whole leaf fucking lit of romaine lettuce that had dirt on it and was no way a fucking wedge salad.
Well, don't you want to punch the chef, not the server?
No, I told the server, and in that situation, it's like, take it back.
Take it back, take it off the bill, and give them something for free.
He goes, oh, that's a bummer.
You're like, your tip's
is
going to be
it?
a bummer too.
I was like, well, I guess we're gonna fucking go.
I understand both. Both make sense to me. Out of guilt, always tip. But my tip changes the amount. If it's like horrible,
And that I can get
service-
behind that. Like I could get behind being like, okay, this was awful. So like I'm gonna give you the minimum.
Right.
Sitting down at a restaurant for dinner 10 minutes before they close, I think you're a fucking asshole.
Also, restaurants close pretty late. Why the fuck would you do
Not
that?
everywhere. In LA they do. Not
Right.
in a lot of places.
Yeah, no, that's rude.
I think it's awful.
Haley had a group of people come into her restaurant the other day, and they were like 4 minutes before happy hour ended, but insisting on happy hour prices. And she's like, all right, so figure it out. And they're going, I don't know. What should I get? And Haley's like, you got to know because time's a ticking.
Well,
And the second it hits 5,
The
we're
prices
done.
change in the computer
That's what
on
she-
the
yeah,
time
that's what
too.
she's
So it's
saying.
like, you got to tell me right now or you're missing it.
And then they missed it. And she's like, right, so don't come in 62 seconds before the end of happy hour and expect to get happy hour prices, you fucking weirdos.
Chris?
I don't like it. It makes me uncomfy. I don't like doing that. I'll avoid it at all costs.
Oh, I'll be the asshole. Using the 12 items or less when you have 15 items.
Oh.
I'll use it.
Oh.
I will. Sue me. But if there's a person, I always prefer the person
Yeah.
because I can never figure out those stupid self-checks. And then
And I need a person anyway.
Yes. So like I'm not running to go in those lines no matter what. If there's a person without a line that's a mile long, I'm going to the real human.
Good for you.
And I support their jobs.
Yes.
Yes. Chris?
I don't bring more than the number that it says, but if someone has a little bit more, I don't mind. I just don't like when someone has like 50 items.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a line.
Okay, being an extreme couponer, aka someone who has hundreds of coupons while checking out to maximize every possible discount.
Say coupon again?
I don't know. I think you're an
Coupon?
asshole. I mean, save your money, but like, oh my God. That's going to make me take my 15 items to the 12 item express lane.
I don't mind if you have a fuck ton of coupons. but you have to have them out and at the ready before the fucking last minute. You can't be like, okay, we're all rung up. They tell you the total and you go, 1 moment, let me find my coupons. That's when I have a problem.
Don't people have coupons in apps now? Shouldn't it be like easy? Like it's all
No,
loaded in
some
the app?
people don't really function well with apps.
Oh.
I'm not naming names, but it's maybe my same friend that shit herself this morning.
Okay, we're already at 56 minutes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was having a good time with my friends. I'll just go fuck myself.
These other ones are good though.
Let's keep going. Why can't we keep having fun?
Saying I come here all the time or I'm a regular here when you don't like the answer you're getting.
Do you do that? You look.
I've
really
done it
guilty.
before.
I don't know that I've ever done that.
We were at a restaurant and Shane brings his
I've done it.
Shane brings his like
Extra?
water talks
Oh.
where he just like adds the thing to the water. He like doesn't want a soda, but he's not like big. He just like wants his water additive.
Mm-hmm.
And the server was like, "You can't do that here." And I was like, "We've been here literally 700 times and nobody's ever complained." And she was like, "My manager would not allow that." I was like, "What?" So this is a new
And
rule?
then Ryland said, "Let me see your manager."
No, she sent the manager over, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no."
And what did he say?
I just did strong, and
Was
he's
Shane
like,
just dying?
and, yeah, he was.
Poor Shane. He
And I
just
was
wanted his
like,
water
I was
talk.
not gonna let that. I'm like, are you kidding me? I like everyone else at the table ordered like elaborate cocktails. It's not like you're missing
Yeah.
out on money. Shane was never gonna order a cocktail.
Yeah.
It drove me crazy.
Well, when I was pregnant, sometimes people would be like, "You can't have your water jug here," and it's like, it's a water jug. Like, what? Were you gonna charge me for water? The fuck?
Chris,
I've never had a situation where I could even say it, so I don't know.
Chris has never been a regular.
trying to tip a host so that you don't have to wait for a table on a busy night. I've never tried it.
I don't think that makes you an asshole, though.
It sucks for everybody else that's in line that isn't
Oh, who
willing
fucking
to do that.
cares?
I've never done it, but I honestly don't care.
I've never done it, and I don't care.
I have been in a situation though where like I've been waiting forever, and then somebody that knows the owner, I hear the conversation like, "Oh, I know the owner. He always gets me in," and there's like a huge wait, and they seat her right away, and I was like, "What?" And the person I was with said something. They like got
who was
mad.
it?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh my God, was it your mom?
No, my mom would never.
Well, it wasn't me, so who was it?
It wasn't you.
Was it?
No.
Because that would be really
Chris?
out of
Wait,
character.
this is getting mad at someone for saying they know the owner? What was it?
Oh no, trying to tip a host so you can get a table first.
Oh.
I am starting to lose interest in this game.
I've never.
I'm
never
sorry.
We're on the last one. Asking for a side of ranch or hot sauce, expecting for it to be free.
Oh, yeah. I expect that to be free. Absolutely.
And if it's not, just say it's not free.
yeah.
done it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I also expected to.
Okay. See you guys later.
It's never free either, which is so fucking psychotic. You'll get rung up for $250 for a fucking saucer of ranch.
With big wireless providers, what you see is never what you get. Somewhere between the store and your first month's bill, the price you thought you were paying magically skyrockets. With Mint Mobile, you'll never have to worry about the gotchas ever again. When Mint Mobile says $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan, they mean it. So say goodbye to overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Because Mint Mobile is here to rescue you with premium wireless plans starting at $15 a month. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Plus, you can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts. So ditch overpriced wireless with Mint Mobile's deal and get 3 months of premium wireless service for $15 a month. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/sip. That's mintmobile.com/sip. Cut your wireless bills to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/sip. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Spark something uncommon this holiday with just the right gift from Uncommon Goods. The busy holiday season is here, and Uncommon Goods makes it less stressful with incredible hand-picked gifts for everyone on your list. list. The best part, it's all in one spot. They're gifts that spark joy, wonder, delight, and that it's exactly what I wanted feeling. Uncommon Goods scours the globe for original, handmade, absolutely remarkable things. Somehow they know exactly the perfect gift for every single person you know. Some of the gifts I love are their most personalized ones, and you find incredibly unique things that you would never find at the traditional stores that everyone frequents. When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. Many of their handcrafted products are made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the US. From holiday host and hostess gifts to the coolest finds for kids, to hits for everyone from book lovers to diehard sports fans, Uncommon Goods has something for everyone. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give $1 back to a nonprofit partner of your choice, and they've donated more than $3 million to date. I don't think there's been one holiday season where I haven't gotten something for Shane from Uncommon Goods, because you always find something where you're like, oh my gosh, this was made for him. And I don't think that's a unique experience to me. Uncommon Goods is just that good. So to get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/thesip. That's uncommongoods.com/thesip for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary.
We love it.
Okay, let's... Oh, sorry, Chris. I started rolling without
We're thumbnailing.
How do I don't ever know how to do the Oh, is it doing it?
Oh, it is, yeah. Good.
2, take 1, marker. Oh, are we thumbnailing?
Now do some without the food, because he might just...
Put fake food in.
Yeah. But why is my hair doing that?
Ooh, why is your hair doing that?
No, it's just... Okay. Okay.
We did it, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What a nightmare.
What a fucking nightmare.
Okay, so the one and only time we go to the mall, I'm like, oh my god, it's Monday. What is going on? It took
It's
us
packed.
3 hours to find a parking spot, and I was like, I come to this mall often, and I was like, is this just Christmas in
I
California?
thought it had to just be Christmas, but
It's like, what the hell? And so after a miserable experience,
miserable.
because we
and
were
we
also
love
starving.
the mall.
We got Chipotle, Chris got some Panda. It took forever. We wanted to go to Abercrombie, but couldn't stomach it because it was so insane in there. As we're going up the escalator back up, I go, oh my god. It's a
fucking
holiday.
Yeah.
There isn't
I was
school.
wondering, there were so many kids in there in their fucking pajamas. I was like, what is it with you? Put some pants
And I was
on.
like, is it fall break? Is there like pajama day
was there
at
an
school?
event at the mall, pajama day?
And I was just like, it was crazy. It was like, it felt like there was an event there.
Yeah,
and
there is.
It's a holiday.
Yeah. So we'd like to say thank you to the veterans. Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much. And
Thank you for ruining our mall experience.
if you're curious, don't ever go to the mall on a day like today. And it's just ironic because we never ever go to the we've never been to the mall for a sip episode.
No. And here we are.
Here we are.
Fools.
We got to try this first because
It's melting, and
It's-
Daddy doesn't like a cold, a room temp.
at this
ice
point,
cream.
you guys know that as much as you know my ring routine. So you know I'm freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Because in the promo photos, it shows like a clear cup so you
Yeah.
can see how gorgeous it is. And then it's like sprinkled with gorgeous candy cane peppermint.
We actually sent the first shake back.
Can you believe that?
And we said, please sprinkle it with the peppermint toppings that are displayed in the photo.
Well, I was like going back and forth debating. And then when I looked over, because it's like a kiosk at the mall, they're just sitting right there. And I
Yeah.
was like, were we fucked with? Or
I just think that like I said earlier, today's
Veterans Day?
today. No,
Oh.
when I said earlier, like sales associates don't care anymore.
Oh, right.
It's different at Cinnabon because they don't
They
make
did
commission.
apologize.
No, they did apologize. And let's see how delicious the
But
shake
they also
is.
fucked us, Chris.
Like I feel
we
like I
gonna do
still have
this?
food in my teeth.
It's great.
It's very pepperminty.
I like it.
Do you?
Oh.
I'm also breastfeeding and starving.
Still? After Chipotle?
I'm never not starving.
I'm so into this. Are you a
Interesting.
peppermint person?
I like peppermint. Yes, I do.
It has melted, and it very much is like just drinking peppermint milk.
That's why I don't... The
Yeah.
flavor's good.
Yeah. But it's like drinking peppermint milk right
Yes. And so it's like...
now. And for that, I'll still drink it.
So
The flavor's incredible.
It being melted ruins the experience, but the flavor is so good. It's just not the same when it's melted.
We did have to walk it all the way across the mall and up 3 stories, and at one point I had the urge to just throw it over the escalator and see it splat down 3 stories below
And
me.
I wish he had.
I would never, and had I done that, I would have gone
We'd
and cleaned
probably
it
been
myself.
arrested for assault because we probably would have hit someone, and that is a crime.
Hilarious.
So funny.
We didn't do it.
It was Chris.
Wow.
Do we want to
I'll
open the
I would've taken
tailgate
the
for
heat.
Chris's lighting?
Oh yeah. Look at you worrying about my
Oh,
lighting.
no, it's not the tailgate.
She opened the bed. No, you did open the tailgate. You were right in your speaking,
I know, but
not in your
I
sentiment.
said it's not the tailgate that we wanted.
Okay.
Does someone have to get out there and close it?
No, we'll do it later.
We're not
there's
gonna
no button to
remember.
just close it?
Oh no, I don't think
sure?
so. It's closed.
I'm just tapping it.
Closed. Do you have a fork?
Yes, he does.
Do you have a fork?
Yes, I do.
Now this is what's exciting.
This is what I saw. I was stopped at a gas station yesterday on my drive. And I saw a Cinnabon, and I was like, I would like to try that. And then I said, no. I shall try it with my friend Ryland and Chris.
Well, she sent me a picture, and I said, "Don't try it. That's what I was planning to do."
Duh.
And I said, "Did you try it?" Because she never said anything else. She just sent the image, and I was like, "Did you try it? Yes or no?" But
I left him on the edge of his seat.
this is one when I saw the marketing, I was actually like, I have to
Gagged,
try that.
yeah.
Like, even if we didn't do a podcast where we shoved food in our mouth,
Yeah.
I might have to go try this one.
I felt similarly.
So are we all just Cinnabon girlies in general?
Yes.
Should we try to do the image that they do?
Is Cinnabon,
Oh, how come I can't pull it out to look like a Christmas tree?
is it similar to Krispy Kreme where like at the gas station it's not quite right?
Yes.
This was a Cinnabon in the gas station.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I guess when I said yes to that, I mean the pre-made ones at the gas station aren't
Oh.
the same.
Okay, because like at the grocery store, the Krispy Kremes are obviously
Can you
not
pull it out like the Christmas
right.
tree? No.
No.
Dang.
Is that, did you really want that?
I just wanted it to look like it.
And the last time I had a Cinnabon, my husband ordered it for me, and it was delicious, but it wasn't like right off the press.
Right.
So,
Oh, this is warm.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, girls. Fuck.
So warm.
The way you sucked on that and only took a niblet out
Well-
was disturbing.
Oh. Doughy. Delicious.
You eat it like ice cream.
It's honestly no different than the original except for the peppermint flakes on
But
top.
I think the peppermint flakes are good.
I agree. It's not like doing too much, but just enough. I just spit all over it.
I didn't notice.
We make out anyways, so.
Finally, you admitted on camera.
I love it. I kind of. It's almost too much crunch for me.
Really?
But
It
I
is a
love
lot
it.
of crunch.
We
Oh,
started
you
in
started
the
on the
middle.
outside.
The middle, the heat, I think,
Yeah.
takes away some of the crunch after a little bit.
I almost prefer the texture of the original, but I love the flavor of this.
I think you should take a piece out of the center because
center?
I think
I
it
think this is the only way to eat a Cinnabon.
center out.
Yeah.
Because then by the time you're
Whoa.
sick, you don't have to do the part that's not good.
I've
Exactly.
never done that
Ooh,
ever.
shit. Split that with me. Oh, wait. Is it
Go,
Christmas
pull
tree?
it out, pull it out. Oh,
No.
it tried.
We were close.
I've always gone outside to the center. and
No,
saved it
because
for
then
last.
by the time you're full,
The best part's over and you can't
What's-
enjoy it.
What's being full?
I forgot about Christmas
because
Parasite.
like, look how gorgeous this is, and then you get to like this outside, it's like a little bit burnt.
And it's like, oh, are you going to make Cinnabons this year? There's Cinnabon. Cinnabon. Cinnabons? Are you going to make Cinnabons for Christmas this year?
Oh, yeah, I will.
Your tradition you already forgot
I'll
about.
try not to burn it. That was like a Shane's family tradition that I was carrying on for him. I think he should do it though.
Yeah.
I wrote them.
It's
This
incredible.
piece right here is pretty good if you want to grab it.
It's super, super good. I stand by too much crunch for me.
Wow. You know, I will say from the inside it's more cinnamony than like the cream frosting. I like a healthy combination of the two.
You do. I only like the center, I think.
Really, you don't like the what kind of frosting is that? Cream cheese frosting?
I hope so, but probably not.
I'm just brutalizing this.
We're not going to feel well at Costco in 10 minutes.
And it's a holiday. Do you know what that means?
Oh, Costco's probably not open.
No.
Do you want a bite of this?
No. I have this.
I love Cinnabon so much.
It's so good. It is like a wonderful treat.
I fucking love that, and I do not feel good already. I'm checking on Costco.
I like the crunch, actually.
I do too.
And I like the flavor it adds.
Peppermint is a lot though.
Oh, no.
I will not have this ever again.
I love the flavor that it adds.
Oh, they're open.
Just not the crunch.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Guys, I might have to poop.
Oh, no. You're going to go back to that mall?
No, I don't have time to get back to the bathroom in the mall.
Oh, no.
I don't know what to do. Oh my god, I really think I have to go poop. This is
if
so
you
fucking
floored around
awful.
to the social, it's right by the entrance.
I don't think I can make it to the social.
I'm saying if we floor it there.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm sorry.
Did you see people driving in this parking structure? We can't floor it anywhere.
Should I? What do I do? Let's just wait it out. Maybe it's just a tummy ache. Now I'm just scared whenever I get a tummy ache.
Start flooring it to the social.
We have to go.
Just keep clenching. Okay.
There is no clenching.
Birth took that away from you.
Well, I'm kegling.
Look at that.
I'm clenching and kegling, but it doesn't keep the pooping.
You clenching and him being like, "Wow, look at that."
He doesn't care about me. We have to go. What are you doing? I told you there's no options.
Whoa. Cinnabon is so good.
It is so good.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I might just shit up here.
Fuck.
I'm gonna have to ask you all to look away.
I'm sure this is the
And I'm
first
just
shit.
gonna shit in that corner.
This is not the first shit that's happened up here.
No, it's not. And somebody pulled a gun out and just fucking emptied a clip.
She's not kidding.
No.
That sounds like an exaggeration, but it's not.
No.
Wow, do I like the outside
Maybe
layer?
I'm not pooping, because if I was pooping, it would have already happened by now. Just for the record, it just felt like I might be pooping soon, so we should probably get to Costco for pooping.
I'm eating.
You don't seem bothered.
I'm not. I don't have like a sensitive subject. My husband, like any mention of anything like that would send him through the roof.
Ooh, I thought it was just boogers.
I had a funny conversation with him because I had a Zoom call with him, and I was starving, and I was like, damn, I can't eat because I'm about to get on the phone with Shane, and he can't handle the sound of chewing. And so instead I just pounded an ice cream sandwich. And I told him, I was like, I'm starving, but I know you can't handle it. He's like, no, I just can't stand the sound of some people eating. And I was like, it's Ryland's eating, huh?
For people with that, it's always like the people closest to them. Like
Oh,
either their family or it's like the people that they love most.
Oh, is that what he told you?
It's common. I mean, it bothers them with all the chewing, but even more so with like the people closest to them.
Right. When Joe's helping me with something, if I'm frustrated with the help he's giving and he's eating, I could kill him.
I'm so sick now.
Let's go.
I'm so sick.
Oh, I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. But that was the Chipotle. What are you doing?
Thumbnailing?
Oh.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
You're
so
welcome.
welcome.
I
Grab
pounded.
that smoothie before it falls over.
Oh yes, thank you.
I even remembered my wallet today. I was so hungry and Chipotle.
The
what?
tailgate's open.
Oh. Oh my god, that
I
looks
did
funky.
it.
Did we get B-roll of those gunshots?
What?
I did get me wrong.
I'm gonna what?
Are you gonna
Just go to it. She's already half out. It's fine.
I'm already half out, yeah.
Oh, we should get B-roll of the gunshots.
I got some, but I can't.
You did? Oh, then if that's great. I'm sick because
You know, I didn't ask. You have to just push that tailgate up yourself?
yeah.
There's no button for it?
No.
Crazy.
Do you want to call Elon?
Yeah, Elon, what the fuck?
But I will say it tightens for you. Like you just have to like get it up and then it goes.
Things my butthole could never do.
That Chipotle was trash. I was so hungry and I was shoving it in my mouth, but it tasted horrible.
was
And now
bad.
I'm sickly full because I ate so much of it so fast.
And I've got poop cramps.
And I didn't even like it.
But apparently I'm not pooping because if I was, I would have done it by now.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, you guys. Oh, I should have gone to Panda. I shouldn't have been an idiot.
Fools.
Okay, everybody.
Exits that way.
Well, Elizabeth's gonna go get me some garland.
Yeah.
And we're
Oh.
gonna. What?
We're in darkness.
Oh.
Well.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting our show. We love you so much. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
And that's it. Oh, we're caught on everything.
It's okay.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh. Do I just...
Cutting.
Bye.